Okay, video vlog check. This is our shocks. Ano ba to? 4th day. Tama ba? 4th day. Ano ba ako umalis? Saturday. Third day pala, third day. Paoay. So, breakfast time na. Kain na kami. Okay, complete tayo. Si ano pa? Si Mon na lang. So today is the third day ng stay namin dito, ano? Ano pa date ba? February 28, a day before the Ash Wednesday. Ito yung mismong festivity ng Guling Guling Festival. Ayun, oh my God, excited na ako dahil nakakita ko naman konting yung rehearsal ng mga dancers no, magabi. Siguro mas maganda mamaya kasi magpaparade sila dito and then pasiglahan na sila kung sino yung pinakamagandang presentation for the Guling Guling Festival. So marami silang mga props at mga pa-effects. So it's a 100th century, it's a century-old festival na talagang tuloy-tuloy na sila celebrate at pinakontinue ng mga next generation. So sa likod ko, ito yung mga stage setup, props ng mga dancers. Iniwan nila rito kasi para magamit nila mamaya pag nag-start na yung program. We're expecting 11 participants na magpe-perform mamayang gabi. So again, behind me is the Paoay Church. Grabe. Parang everyday ko siya nakikita. Tulad doon dati na, saglit-saglit lang. Pero ngayon, mga kusawa. So, habang niluto pa yung breakfast daw, kailangan daw na muna namin mag-Paoay Church tour. Check it out, Joe.
Just UK. The UK churches are more beautiful. The churches in Spain are more artistic. The churches in, I don't know, the US are newer, more grandiose, etc. And then they would say, the churches in the Philippines are cheap. It's not so beautiful. I think that's an unfair appreciation. It's a lopsided appreciation of architecture. Because you have to understand that even if there is nothing too artistic about Philippine churches, there is still something that has to be commended on the way that they have been constructed and the way that they have been designed. What we lack in artistry, what we lack in painting, what we lack in sculpture, we make up with architecture and engineering. Why so? Always remember that the fashion of church building in 15th century and 16th century Europe is that the bell tower should always be attached to the church or is on top of the church. Correct or not? Yes. So, in fact, when the Spaniards went to Mexico, they basically followed the same building strategy. The bell tower is connected to the church. And when they came to the Philippines, obviously, they still applied the same construction of building. That's why in Cebu and in Bohol, most of the churches are dikit pa rin. But the thing is that they never thought that they would encounter something in the Philippines that they never encountered in those places before. And what's that? Earthquakes. And what happened was, every time that there's an earthquake, obviously, rule of earthquakes, the highest level is the most vulnerable part. So what happens is that the bell tower always falls down, and it topples over the church, destroys the church. And that's what happened in Bohol 4 years ago when the massive earthquake took place. That's the reason why the facade of Santo Niño Cathedral in Cebu was destroyed. It's because the bell tower fell down. Same thing with Bacloy, the bell tower fell down, the facade broke down. So you can just imagine that the earliest churches always faced this predicament before. So probably these friars, these Filipino workers, became so weary and tired rebuilding the churches all the time. They thought that there has to be a way that they can solve this problem. If you will look at the movement of church building in the Philippines, obviously the oldest churches are down south because it was the first place that got colonized. The churches in the north are relatively really young. So as you can see, the church movement, the church construction movement would be dikit yung simbahan sa south, but as it moves farther up north, you will see this gradual release of the bell tower away from the church. And at that time, they were not yet praising Jesus Christ, because obviously Jesus Christ has not yet been introduced to the islands of the Philippines yet. Rather, they were practicing pagan beliefs. The premier god or deity being worshipped in this part of the Philippines at the time was the sun god, or what we call the init tao. Init means heat or sun, and tao meaning person. So the sun person. They were basically worshiping the sun god. And the sun god was represented with the spiral design. And it's not actually unique to the Philippines. If you go to other parts of Asia, if you go for example to Tanah Toraja and even for Bali, there are some tribes that if you ask them to draw the sun, they would draw it like that, and then they would put the rays like that. So that's a very pan-Southeast Asian design. That's the design for the sun. Wood for houses, wood for temples, wood for everything. No stones. So when the Spaniards taught the Filipinos to use stones in Paoay, they actually struggled on how to use it. That's the reason why, if you will look at the construction of the church, it's more like they just stick together irregular shaped stones. It's like a puzzle. Oh, this fits here, okay, I'll place it here. This is a small piece, okay, I'll place it there. So it's like, irregularly shaped rocks were put together.
Okay, kailangan namin kumain ng breakfast and our free time na.
Bernard?
Need to buy some pasalubong, souvenirs para sa family and friends, and also recharge all my gadgets. Gusto ko na rin maligo dahil puro oil yung katawan ko dahil sa spa massage. So yun.
Alam mo, puro oil dahil sa
Saan?
Dahil
Sa?
wala.
Okay. Yun. So yun, let's go. So we're now here at the souvenir store. So, ano sila ditong banana chips, chicha corn.
Malapit sa Paoay Lake.
Alin.
Abel.
Yung Abel! Oo.
Same galing ka sa galing niya.
Oo. May Mickey. Yema. Ano to? Merengue. Kamaypay.
Sige man, sige magsakasabay ka.
Rice coffee. Uy, may dragon fruit wine! Oh my God! Patay tayo na ito.
Yan sir, yung...
Magkano yung malaki na yan?
Saan sir?
Yung dragon fruit.
200.
200 lang! Patay tayo na ito. Wala kayong taste test?
Hindi lang nagbibigay
Hindi
sir.
na nagbibigay taste test.
Kasi sabi nila mahal daw. Dapat na magbigay sila.
Yung binibili namin dragon fruit white, 800. Sa hotel pa yun, ha?
Saan sir? Ay oo, saan sir?
Mahal.
Mahal talaga. Sir, may dala.
Ito yung kanyang
pang-export,
packaging,
sabi nila
pang-export.
Yan. Wheel sa Banggi.
Ayan, meron ako niyan. Ito maganda ito, malaki, ha?
Yan, 280 sir.
Meron na ako niyan.
Mga product ng Abel Paoay.
Yeah, oo. Sige. Shopping muna ako and meron kayo parang eco bag. Parang doon ko doon lalagay yung mga pinamili ko.
Yan lang. Pero wala sir, wala kami.
Ito mga magkano
Oo,
yan?
mga kanyan. Ito sir, 250.
Sige, sige.
Oo.
Magkano yan?
200.
Mahal, wala bang
Oo, kasi Abel Paoay ito.
yan.
Tapos pinaprita namin.
Lalagyan ko kasi ng mga pinamili.
Ayun sir, oh. Mga
Bayong.
bags.
Magkano yan ganyan?
Yung...
Yung mumurahin lang.
Oh sir, 150.
Ito yung suka. De Loco, tama ba?
Yes sir.
Na may sili. Okay lang. Okay lang. Hindi siya ganun kaanghang eh, no?
Yes.
Pero pag ano,
Pero pag mahanghang talaga.
ah, talaga?
Yes, sir. Pero pag ngayon, sir, hindi pa masyadong nababad sa suka. Ito.
Hindi pa yan maanghang. Ah, di.
Ito, walang suka. Ay, walang sili.
Walang sili.
50 pesos, sir.
Ano kaya masarap? O tama, ito na lang para ma-enjoy ko kahit hindi maanghang.
Yes, sir.
Sumabay.
Nakita naman ako sa TV.
Wow! Ah, dancer ka pala dati!
Hindi lang, nasa banda. Pag nag-dance.
Dadance ka din.
Pero bakit hindi na sir?
Parang ano na, next generation. So, okay. Nakapag-shopping na tayo. At this bag contains a lot of goodies from Paoay. Around 1,000 pesos lahat. Mabigat na. I have a t-shirt, the dragon fruit wine, the Ilocos, suka de Iloco, some chicha corn, Mickey, may ref magnet, ano pa ba? Ano pa naman ang mga binili ko? So yun, this is my pasalubong for my family. Dami na ito, grabe. So ngayon, chillax muna ako, mag-i-empake na rin ako ng gamit. By the way, take a shower too, no? Kasi kakain kami sa lunch by the lake, by the Paoay Lake, no? Sa tabi ng Paoay Lake. And then after that, dala-diretso na to until sa mismong Grand Festival na ng Guling Guling. So yun, and relax muna tayo, no? So we are here at Vista Del Lago. We're gonna eat our lunch by the lake, sa Paoay Lake. So let's check it out. Uy, meron din silang parang yung Paoay, ano. What is this? So quiet, peaceful. And uy! Ang ganda ng view. Let's check it out, yo. It's a good place to do your bird watching activities here. But the problem is, I forgot to bring my telephoto lens.
Pudot.
Shucks. Sayang. Pero I don't see any bird. Ah, bird. Tawag dyan. Anong klaseng ibon yan?
Kaya may taga.
Tagak. Ayun, tagak. So yun, the usual.
Taga ano.
So kung meron dito parang bamboo raft, no, na pwede ka na mag-sail dyan. No? Kaso sobrang init. So, gusto ko maglagay ng alin?
Wala, inaano ni Melda yun. Mga singsing ni Melda yun.
Tinapon? Naging isda.
Kaya may mga isda. Hindi ko nakita yun.
Kawin na. This is a nachos. Nachos. Ano tawag dito? Mais soup. Mais soup. May susup ka dyan. Mais soup. Sarap yan, sarap yan.
Wi-Fi dito. Wala. Ang hirap yun. Transition.
Kapit-bahay natin.
Kapit-bahay natin yun.
Siya yung owner ng Vista Del Lago. Nakabili siya, takasilang. Kapit-bahay namin na Bernie Mac.
You'll be hearing a lot of allusions of the Paoay.
Anong dessert yan?
Coconut pudding, sir, with pineapple.
Coconut pudding with pineapple. Oh my gulay! Pineapple.
Hindi na. Apay mana. Ay, hindi. Apay, dito na. Hindi ka dagupas ka man. Mata, hindi ka. Apay, ang dagupas. Sumara dagupas.
So yung ato dati, sa mga bahay, you could usually find them dun sa may kusina.
Tutulak niya.
Hindi. Because
Alam mo mga turista eh. Wala na ang pagkakaway ng mga tao. Oh my God. Every corner of the street may speaker. So, buhay na buhay ang Guling Guling Festival. Mamamaya pa naman, kilak muna kami.